There's so much emotionally charged hype out there designed to sell newspapers and advertising rather than inform investors and traders. Want entertainment? Buy a newspaper or magazine or turn on the news. Want investment and trading concepts explained? Look to TechniTrader. TechniTrader is the gold standard in trading and investing education taught by experienced and accredited professionals. Don't learn to trade from fad-chasing day traders, and certainly don't think you can grow your portfolio by attending a weekend seminar or watching a free video online. Success in the financial markets is attainable, but like any high-paying profession, it requires the proper education to achieve consistent success. Join those happy few who've taken their investing and trading seriously. Call 888-846-5577 or visit technitrader.com.
Hi everyone, I had a request by my listeners to talk about trading as a business. Can you do this? Can you make monthly income? Can you trade like a professional and make money from the stock market that you can live on? Yes, you can. It does take time and practice, and you have to build up to it. You also need the proper education. You're not going to be able to get on the internet and look at a few articles and try a few videos and then go to a weekend seminar and become a professional style trader. But if you have the right education, many of my students trade as a business, something that I advocate and encourage, and a lot of them have been very successful at it. You have to choose the right trading style, and there are basically two styles that I recommend. One is swing trading, and the other is position trading. And normally, most of my students end up doing a little bit of both because the market trends sideways so much of the time nowadays that you really need to be able to do some positional trading as well as swing trading. Position trading is not like what you read on the internet. It is buying a stock and allowing it to run for several weeks in a similar manner that you would allow a swing trade to run for several days. The difference is how you enter, the support that you have, and the point gain potential, the target gain potential is substantially larger than swing trading, which is a 3 to 10 day run. You can get more information about position trading on our website. Today we're talking about trading as a business, and trading as a business is something that started in the late 1990s because so many retail traders discovered that they could trade the market and they wanted to trade the market, but then they had to do a Schedule D and separate out and have capital gains on each of their trades that they did. And this became highly inefficient and really a negative for the retail crowd. Since the IRS must treat everybody exactly the same way as far as taxation goes, they changed the rules so that retail traders could be included as professional traders and they could file as trading as a business. You should get a business license from your state. It helps ensure that the IRS recognizes you as trading as a business, not trading as a hobby. Most of you are, in the IRS's viewpoint, trading as a hobby. You do it part-time. You do it once in a while. You're not educated. You don't keep a log and records of everything you do and that sort of thing. So let me tell you exactly what you need to do to become a trading as a business status with the IRS. First of all, you're going to be using mark-to-market accounting. What that means is at the end of the year, on December 31st, you will consider all of your open positions of stocks, and you will see the end of day close on that price, and that is the value of your inventory. Because as trading as a business, you are using stocks as inventory. You are buying and selling stocks as if you were a retail store or a grocery store or an online store. You are trading stocks as a business. You're buying them and you're selling them for profit. Or you're selling short and you're buying to cover for profit. They don't care. The IRS doesn't care what you do. There isn't a precise number of orders that you have to do. There isn't a precise number of shares that you have to trade. None of that is there. I know a lot of people will tell you so, but it is not true. It all is specific to keeping proper records, showing that you're trading and you're intending to make a profit, and that you're profiting every few years at minimum. You should be profiting every year, rarely making a loss. Because people who are in small business are trying to make money. If you constantly make a loss on your trades, the IRS will classify you as a hobbyist. If you only make a little bit of money, they will classify you as a hobbyist. You have to make solid money like any professional would make, any small business owner would make, or any entrepreneur would make, to make a living, first of all, so it makes it worth your while, and second of all, the IRS is going to expect you to do that in order to hold on to the classification of trading as a business. If you have a business license, that improves your credentials that you are capable and are doing it as business. You also need to either make it a subchapter S corporation, which is the one I usually suggest as the better choice, or an LLC. Make it official. Don't do Schedule C individual entrepreneurship. That is not taken seriously by anyone. Once you have that status, you are able to have everything involved in your trading, your business office, which should be and must be a separate room that you only use for your trading business. It can be small. It can be a little closet. Doesn't have to be a huge room, but it must be used solely for your trading. That means it can't be in the family room. It can't be in your living room. It has to be in a separate room. You can take all of the expenses off. You can deduct all of that, even some of the cost of your home. Electricity, phone, all of that can come off in a percentage. You can take off all of your expenses of trading as an expense. And so you have the ability to act and behave just like a small business out of your home. And yes, you can make a living out of it. Again, you need the proper education. That's part 2. Part 1 is being recognized as doing trading as a business and not as a hobby. You have to keep accurate records. You have to document every trade you make, why you make it, and that sort of thing. That's why every single TechniTrader course comes with a special trading journal just for that course, specifically designed for how you trade, to keep track of everything, so that all my students who are trading as a business have this journal set up precisely to prove to the IRS that they are seriously trading as a business to make profit. This is something that we include in all of our courses because it is part of the requirements of the IRS to be trading as a business, and we are training students to become as close to professional as possible, or even professionals. I have many, many professional traders that are students. I have many small funds managers who are students. So this is what I do. This is what separates us from all the other training that you want to do. There's a lot of trading companies out there that will show you how to trade and show you how to do some short-term trading, and they'll have a coach that leans over your shoulder and makes you feel warm and fuzzy, but that isn't going to make you successful. How we teach and what we teach is designed specifically for people who want to trade as a business. It is also designed for people who just want to trade part-time and make extra money, but I also would advise that you get the status of trading as a business, because then you can deduct everything easily, and it will make it a whole lot more profitable for you, because you'll be able to expense things rather than having to fill out a huge long Schedule D for all the trades that you do in a year. The other thing you need is education. You need to know how to do a specific trading style. You need to understand market condition. There are 6 market conditions nowadays: platforming, topping, bottoming, trading range, and moderately trending and velocity. Those are the 6 common market conditions. Most of the time, the market is trending sideways. You need to learn how to trade the sideways market for breakouts. You need to get in ahead of time. You need to specialize. You will need to have a specific trading style you use most of the time. I do not recommend day trading because so many stocks are illiquid, because the bulk of the transactions are now off the exchanges rather than on the exchanges. And your retail broker fills 95% of all their orders. So they're a dark pool filling your order. And if you're day trading, you're trading against your retail broker, which is not a good thing. Swing trading, you can get in with the pro traders. Position trading, you can get in with the dark pools, and you can learn how to trade with them and enjoy very good gains and actually trade less. Make more money, trade less, make more money. That's what we teach. Ours is a complete and comprehensive process. It is not just a strategy. I have many students who've learned a dozen or so strategies and spent 5 years trying to figure it out. They finally give up and come to me and they go, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I just figure this out that I needed this? Why didn't I just bite the bullet? The cost of our courses is nominal. It is based on the community college structure of a semester, and it's designed for everyday people. So it is very affordable. Considering the amount of money you're going to make, you'll be able to recover your base investment, and trading as a business allows you to take off all your educational expenses, all of them. But you have to be trading as a business, not trading as a hobby or doing it just for fun, or day trading and losing a lot of money, or forex trading and losing a lot of money, or speculating in Bitcoin and thinking that it's going to go up forever and it's going to crash, folks. I can't tell you when, but when it does, there's going to be a lot of people who have lost a ton of money. You have to understand the highs and lows of the market. You understand the cycles of the market, and the market participant cycle is imperative. A lot of my traders are interested in Elliott wave right now, and I'm going, the market participant cycle we teach is the new Elliott wave. There are 9 waves, not 3 or 5. And you have to understand that, and you have to grasp the new market structure and what's going on. And this is all the things I teach you because I want you to be successful. I'm not just trying to sell you a broker system, because I'm not a broker, and I'm not trying to just sell you a charting software system and telling you that it's so easy. I'm telling you that it's going to take you some time, but not that much time, and it's going to take a little effort, and it's going to take effort on my part to help you become successful. And the more people that I have trading as a business, the stronger that group of technical traders becomes, and it becomes a force within itself. I believe that everybody can be successful in the market if they understand where they should be in relation to how much risk they can take, how much capital they have, and how much knowledge and time they have to trade. Trading as a business does require record keeping, and you need to keep those, so you need to document every single order by printing it off. That also helps you, because if you have an order that you believe has been improperly filled, you can call the compliance officer at your broker and argue that case and show them that the order that you entered is not the order that was filled, or it was filled improperly. And the compliance officer may reverse that order, which would keep you from a loss if that had happened and they had filled it improperly. Not every order that the broker fills is filled properly. From time to time, they don't do it right. And if you know how to correct that, you can get your money back. You have to manage your capital base in relation to your risk tolerance. You have to understand risk analysis, so that you're entering very low risk, high potential trades rather than high risk trades with very low profit, which is what most retail traders do. They don't know what they're doing, and they don't realize that what they're taking is extraordinarily high risk, and ergo they're going to take a loss, a substantial loss. You can't have little small profits and huge losses, because that isn't professional. That's not how a pro would do it. And eventually it's just going to erode all of your capital, and you won't have anything left over. Trading as a business requires some dedication. It does not require a 40-hour week. Repeat. You do not have to do this 40 hours a week to be trading as a business. The IRS is not monitoring how many hours you put in. The IRS wants to know, are you doing this with the intent to be profitable? Or are you doing this for fun? Now, those of you who are doing this for fun, please don't take offense. If you just enjoy trading and it's a lot of fun, and you're not worried about not making money, you're not worried about a lot of losses constantly, and you just want to have fun trading stocks and have a good time, there's nothing wrong with that. Go for it. But you can't be trading as a business if that is your intent. The IRS sees the retail group as 3 different groups. They see the retail investors who are buying and holding for the long term. That means they have to hold that stock for over a year to be classified as long-term investors and have the capital gains in the Schedule D. Then there are retail hobbyists, people who are trading who have no education, who have taken a few seminars and are doing a few strategies, trying to do it on their own, the do-it-yourselfers, who think that they can figure it out all by themselves because they don't want to spend any money, but what they're not realizing is that they're spending a ton of money, making mistakes. Their time is money, and they're not learning what they need to know, so they make more mistakes, and they're just getting a little teeny tiny bit of profit or marginally break even. And at the end of the year, the IRS goes, no, you're a hobbyist. Then the IRS is also looking at what's called technical traders who are trading like professionals, who have taken our courses and other courses that are very professionally presented, or they are professionals. They are keeping track of all the activities that they have. They're trading on a continual basis, and they're trading profitably. Profit is a big issue with trading as a business. You have to be profitable most of the time. If you go to a seminar or a webinar and they tell you that you only have to be profitable 40% of the time, they're talking about you being a hobby trader. The IRS does not recognize that 40% profitability is trading as a business. They expect you to have a 70 to 90% profitability rate. In other words, 70 to 90% of your trades are profitable. And that's what we teach. That's how we teach people to become professional traders or technical traders who are classified as that. There's a growing number of you who are accredited traders. A lot of them are my students. Accredited traders are given special allowances by the SEC because they have the education, they have the experience, they're trading profitably, they're making good money, they're making good decisions, and they're allowed to trade in different areas of the market at higher risks and different aspects that the retail crowd is not allowed to trade. They're allowed to trade on different platforms and that sort of thing, and I also educate those individuals as well. If you want to trade as a business, the most important thing is first, you need your business license, you need to set yourself up with a little office, and then you need to get a proper education. So you want to think about this carefully because an education in the stock market that will make the difference in your life and your financial security for decades and into the next generation, because you can teach your children and your grandchildren and they can teach their grandchildren and it will continue to grow. The investment you spend in our courses is minuscule compared to the benefits and the financial security and the financial self-growth and wealth that you can attain over time for many generations, not just for yourself. So think about it. Come visit our website. This is what we do. We don't have a lot of hype or anything. We're pretty low key. So come and visit our site. Check us out. Look at a few webinars. See if you like what you see. And if you're interested, the best thing to do is to give us a call and talk to one of our curriculum advisors. Again, they're very low-key, they're not high-pressure, they're not commission salespeople, so they're not going to drive you nuts. Then they can give you some advice and they can tell you, yeah, this will work for you, or no, this isn't right for you. There are times when I talk to someone and I say, this isn't right for you, because it isn't. My goal is to make the people who are my students successful, not just to sell things. This is something I do in my retirement and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm Martha Stokes, and that's our radio show for this week.
There's so much emotionally charged hype out there designed to sell newspapers and advertising rather than inform investors and traders. Want entertainment? Buy a newspaper or magazine or turn on the news. Want investment and trading concepts explained? Look to TechniTrader. TechniTrader is the gold standard in trading and investing education taught by experienced and accredited professionals. Don't learn to trade from fad-chasing day traders, and certainly don't think you can grow your portfolio by attending a weekend seminar or watching a free video online. Success in the financial markets is attainable, but like any high-paying profession, it requires the proper education to achieve consistent success. Join those happy few who've taken their investing and trading seriously. Call 888-846-5577 or visit technitrader.com.